good evening, or depending on when you're watching this, good morning or good afternoon. My name is Denise Beauchamp, and I am the choir director here at Plainwell High School. Welcome and thank you for being here. Welcome to our PHS singers. Welcome families of PHS singers. Welcome siblings, grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, friends, near and far. Whether you are watching this right here in Plainwell, Michigan, or in a different state, or maybe even a different country, welcome and thank you for being here. While there is no substitute for watching Mr. Heppenstall go crazy while conducting the finale to our traditional Holiday Spectrum concert, we are still so grateful and excited to be able to showcase our amazing singers and all of the hard work they've been doing since September, despite the many obstacles we've all been tasked with navigating over the past several months. In this first ever virtual choral showcase, we are proud to be able to feature several solo performances, as well as testimonials, and finally, we will conclude with the first ever PHS virtual choir performing our traditional arrangement of O Come, Emmanuel. Before we begin, I would like to take a moment to thank our administrators, Dr. Jeremy Wright and Mrs. Deb Beals, as well as our superintendent, Mr. Matt Montaigne, for their continued support and advocacy of the arts here in the Plainwell community. I would also like to thank Elizabeth Gallagher, who has led the task of digital design and marketing of this event. We are so lucky to have her on board our team. In addition, we would not be here tonight without the brilliant talents of Mr. Nathan Masterson, who produced our virtual choir, and Mr. Justin Green, our showcase producer. Gentlemen, we are so humbled by and grateful for your work. Finally, I would like to thank our singers and all of our music students here at Plainwell Community Schools. Never before has doing the thing we all love so dearly, making music, been more difficult, at times overwhelming, required more vulnerability, bravery, and mental and emotional energy. However, never before has this music-making thing, been more important and more necessary. Necessary for our mental, emotional, and physical health, and vital for maintaining connections with one another during this incredibly disconnected time in history. Yet you've shown up again and again. You have been so brave, so vulnerable, so kind and supportive of each other as we all work to become comfortable in this new way of living. I am so proud of the work that you've been doing and the young adults that you're all becoming. Thank you again for taking the time to join us tonight. We wish you all a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season. Be well.
Choir has done a lot for me in the past couple years I've been in it. It's kind of just given me at least one place a day that I can just be completely who I am and not have to really hide anything. I can just be as weird or stupid as I want to be, within reason of course, and then I can also sing, and if I have any emotions going on, I can just get rid of those through singing, and that has really done a lot for me. If not having any sort of release probably would hurt me. So I'm very glad I at least have one. So, thank you.
Hi, I'm Eric Hankish. I am a senior and have been in choir since my 6th grade year. The last 4 years of choir have been the probably best 4 years of my life. Some of my best memories will always be in Miss B's room, and just it's a very sentimental place for me, and it always will be. It's choir is an amazing thing to just get your mind off things and just be with people that you know and love and will cherish all your memories with, and that's what choir is for me. Choir will always be the best thing, and I will always feel like I have a family in that room.
Choir to me is a family. I mean, it's your home. I got into choir. This is my first year in choir. I got into choir through musical. Musical is one of my biggest passions. And it taught me that, I mean, there's the people you meet, you probably would have never even talked to them at all, before musical or through band. I mean, I'm in band, and some of the biggest connections that I have are with other band kids. And so just the music hallway is like my home. I love it. I mean, there's so many memories that band kids and choir kids and musical kids have that no one else in the school is going to have. I mean, the choir room, the band room, the old auditorium, the PAC, the memories you make there are amazing. And the musical hallway, the musical part of the school, just, it's home. Choir is home. It's your family.
Jack, 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 head in a sack. The house is getting colder. This is not a time for dreaming. Chimney stack starting to crack. The mice are getting bolder. The floor's gone slack. Your mother's getting older. Your father's not back. And you can't just sit here dreaming pretty dreams. To wish and wait from day to day will never keep the wolves away. So into the woods, the time is now, we have to live, I don't care how. Into the woods to sell the cow, we must begin the journey. Straight through the woods and don't delay, we have to face the marketplace. Into the woods to journeys in.
Into the woods to sell a friend.
Someday you'll have a real pet, Jack.
A piggy?
Hey guys, my name's Hannah and I'm a senior this year. I have been in choir all through high school, and it's really got a special place in my heart now because it's allowed me to make so many new friendships, and it's become like a second family. It's really been my safe place throughout high school where I can go to relax, rant, hang out. I love that we all can get together and do something that we all love to do, and then we get to show you guys all our hard work. And it's been a really unique experience throughout the years, and I really can't imagine my high school career without it.
Choir has definitely been a major part of my high school experience. I've developed my passion for singing and really developed who I am in choir and musical. And when I walk into that choir room, I know that I can be comfortable with who I am and be around people who love and care about me as much as I care about them. And it's nice because no matter how my day is going, I know that I can walk to that choir room and just relax and do what I love and sing.
you feel the weight of your glory? Do you understand the price? Who tells the Father God your heart for now, so you can sleep tonight? Go to sleep, my son. Go and chase your dreams. This world can wait for one more moment. Go and sleep in peace. I believe the glory of heaven is lying in my arms tonight. Oh Lord, I ask that He, for just this moment, simply be my child. Go to sleep, my son. Baby, close your eyes. Soon enough you'll save the day, but for now, dear child of mine. Oh, my Jesus, sleep tight.
When I first came to Plainwell in the 7th grade, I just really felt like I really needed to take a choir class, and I had no clue why. I just felt like I should. So I begged and begged and begged my mom to let me join a choir class, and it was probably one of the most fun experiences I've ever had. In the 7th grade, it was so much fun. We got to go outside and do some activities every once in a while. It was just great. 8th grade, I got a solo, and it was so cool. It was so much fun. But then choir really became choir for me in the 9th grade. In the 9th grade, I met an awesome teacher, Miss B, and she's probably been one of my best teachers ever. I found a family and all the guys that have been there. It's just a goofy, fun, silly class that's just so much, there's so much friendship and so much it just feels so much like family. It's just a break during school. And I remember whenever I first came to Plainwell, my mom she told me to try to find a friend group that treats you like family and that you feel like you can be yourself around. And this is the one place that I could actually find it. Everybody's going to be accepting, and everybody's always going to try to help you whenever you need it. So, all in all, choir is probably the best class I've ever taken, probably one of the most useful classes I've ever taken.
Personally, why I love choir so much is because when I first came into high school, I was extremely anxious. On my first day, I was so nervous that I was going to screw something up. Then I walked into choir, and at first I was still extremely anxious. And then one of the older girls took me under her wing, and she made me feel comfortable and safe enough to just be myself. She was my choir mom that year, and that's really what our choir is. It's a family. We're a family that supports each other and sings together, and choir is the highlight of my school day. And it's really just a great place to be.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you now?
that you delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know? Did you know that your baby boy will calm a storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? And when you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. Oh, Mary, did you know? Oh, Mary, did you know?
Choir is so special to me because they're my family and they make me feel better about myself and they make me feel like my feelings are valid. One day, freshman year, I came in and I was super sad all day. I was crying and nobody noticed until I got to choir. Right away they noticed and they came and they hugged me and I cried and they were okay with it. They didn't judge me and they made me feel like my feelings were valid and I was okay to feel that way. And that's why choir is my family and I love them.
Hi, I'm Jada Nelson. I'm a sophomore this year. One of the reasons I do choir is I can be myself and I know no one will judge me. Most of my other classes, I don't really talk that much. I'm like that quiet kid. But as soon as I come to choir, I actually talk. I can be myself. I have conversation with other people that share the same interests as me. Also, like, I can be having like the worst day ever, and then I walk into the choir and everything just drops. I can let go, and everything is okay.
I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how
It's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not someone who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Since the day I started choir, it's been my safe place. In 6th grade, I had the option to choose between band or choir for an elective. All my friends had chosen band, so I was scared I wasn't going to fit in, but I joined anyway. At first it was scary, having to work with so many people I didn't know, but I quickly realized it was where I belong. Choir makes me happy, like nothing else does. It's a special kind of feeling that doesn't compare to anything else. It's what I look forward to every day. The next years of middle school were really tough for me. I was struggling with my mental health and friendships, and through it all, choir was there for me. The chance to be a part of something like choir changed my life. My choir director in middle school was one of my favorite teachers ever. She helped me through so many things. Every time I went in her class, I just knew everything was going to be okay. I'm now a freshman in high school and nothing's changed. Choir is the constant in my life, my daily safe place. Whether it's in person or on a Zoom call, choir is what I look forward to every day.
When I think about choir, it makes me happy. I've had a chance to do a lot of stuff I wouldn't have been able to do without the class. I've had a chance to go places and learn things that I wouldn't learn in a normal class. I've had a chance to meet a lot of great people. I've never had a bad experience in choir. Choir is a great place to be. I don't really think of it much as a class, more of a chance to see really family. We're all really close in our own way. But in all, choir means a lot to me. And I don't think, even as I get older, that I will ever forget the chances and opportunities I've had inside of this class.
I really love our high school's choir program because not only is it about singing really good songs, but it's also about becoming in touch with ourselves and growing as people. I think Miss B has worked really hard to make it a warm and loving environment where we can all feel comfortable, sharing how we feel, and no one's gonna judge us. And I really love that. It's a class I definitely look forward to every day.
Choir has made a really positive impact on my life because everybody is so encouraging and positive, and we can just turn like a negative situation, if there is any, into a positive one with rehearsals and singing songs and stuff. And I feel like really comfortable walking into a choir room because I know I'm not going to be judged by other people because we're basically all the same and we just really enjoy choir, and I absolutely love the experience.
For me personally, choir has opened up opportunities for travel, has introduced me to more friends than any other place I've been in. It has given me a space where I can freely sing without feeling self-conscious. And it's given me a stress-free, relaxing environment that I can have fun in.
So is it wrong to dance this line? If your heart was full of love, could you give it up? 'Cause what about angels? They'll come and make us special. Don't give me up. Don't give me up. How unfair, it's just our love. Found something real that's out of touch. But if you'd search the whole wide world, would you dare to let it go? 'Cause what about angels? They'll come make us special.
My name is Darren, and a few reasons that choir is important to me. Well, for starters, it's definitely like a home to me. Definitely. I mean, I've been doing it for the past 5 years. It's such an enjoyable hobby, or even, I mean, it's a class, but just singing in general, it's honestly just amazing.
My favorite thing about choir is that we're one big happy family. No matter what class you're in, who you're in the class with, you're just a big happy family. With that being said, we do holidays together, such as Thanksgiving, when we all bring a dish to pass, to Christmas, where we do Secret Santa and we exchange cookies. It's just so fun to get together with people from your school in all different grades, whether that be freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors. Plus, it gives a chance for the freshmen to look up to the seniors. And being in a choir, it's just one safe spot in the school where you can always go to. You know that anything that's said in that room is going to stay in that room, and it's just a great place to be.
I've been in choir for 5 years, ever since the start of middle school, and it is such a positive group and such a positive class to be in. It's just an escape from reality is what I think of it, is that, you have schoolwork and you're stressed out, but going to choir is the highlight of my day. And it's definitely impacted who I am as a human being.
Choir means everything. I have been a choir kid since the first second they gave me a chance, and it's going to be so strange not to have it anymore. But I remember the night before the first day of school, my freshman year, I was really nervous. I thought that I wouldn't fit in. I thought that I would be the quiet kid in the background that nobody really noticed, and I was really intimidated. But as soon as I walked in the very first day of school, that first choir class, I remember just feeling at home in a sense, and I just felt the overwhelming love and family, and it was my first day around. I just felt so welcomed, and choir is my life, and I genuinely just don't know who I would be without it. So
All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I see. Standing here, it's all so clear. I'm where I'm meant to be. And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog is lifted. And at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is blue, and it's warm. And the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different now that I see you.
All those days chasing down a daydream, all those years living in a blur, all that time never truly seeing things the way they were. Now she's here, shining in the starlight. Now she's here, suddenly I know. If she's here, It's crystal clear, I'm where I'm meant to go. And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light,
and it's like the sky is new,
and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything is different now that I see you. Now that I see you.
Choir is like home to me. It's always been home to me since I joined. It's always so welcoming. It always just feels like the second you get in there, you drop all the stress off your shoulders. It just feels like after everything is against you, you find the place where you can just feel like yourself, where you can let everything out, where you can just be you. And it's amazing. I've never had an experience like this. I've never had a place like this that really means so much to me. And the people I've met have just changed my life. They've made me a better person. They've taught me so many things. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing, and I would literally never ask for a different experience.
Choir has a very special place in my heart. Choir has helped me conquer fears and find new friends. But overall, choir has helped me to find myself. At this point in students' lives, it helps to be able to have a place like choir where the sense of community is so strong. This is due to the wonderful people that make up the community and the kindness they show to each other. I hope that choir continues to be a positive place for many generations of confused teens just like me.
Oh come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God
One thing I like him.
You really be messing me up.
Sorry, and sorry, why am I sorry? I'm not sorry. Bro.
I messed up already.
Oh my gosh, I've been recording this whole time.